Hey, what's up right now? So I'm going to share this message I got. I'm going to share it with you guys. The person's name is End the Lies Now, and it says, I think the problem with you and many online and in-person teachers is that you need to think outside the box. You have a big asset. You are a native. There's no reason in the world to work for a stupid online company that makes money off of you or some low-paying language institutes that pay little money. Why not have your own online or in-person teaching business? I have done it and do well. Come on, use your head. Stop with these assholes. Okay, so it was a bit constructive, but then the true colors showed at the end. But I have empathy and I know where this person's coming from. So I just said, well, first of all, these are the type of messages that I truly look forward to. And number one, I am thinking outside the box and taking every step to become more financially free by the day. I don't work for a stupid online company. I work for an online company that deeply cares about the teachers and has given people around the world a wonderful platform with amazing features on an application that you can download for free. Most of the people in China do not use Facebook, Instagram, nor most of the Western social media applications. So an application like Powfish crosses that barrier and gives native speakers as well as non-native speakers the opportunity to get into the Chinese market, which is not found anywhere else on the internet. And since you said that you're doing so well with your English teaching career, then why don't you provide a link so I can look at it and see what you actually do? Could you send me the link, please? ? So anyway, these kind of messages are like just a sign that you're making enough buzz, you're making enough noise in the world, in your own world, right? In your circle, that you're making an impact. And like I said, I love these messages because, yeah, it's nice to hear, great video. I love those. But we need diversity. So that's the wonderful thing about people is everybody's different. And I think it's important as teachers that we embrace our own authenticity as teachers, because you don't want to be just like you don't want to be like every other teacher. But most importantly, what I see a lot, especially, I'm not trying to give names or anything I'm not going to say what company names, but let's just say a big online teaching company in China. I think it's just like these people, they're not even like real teachers. They're just like 25-minute on camera entertainers, like pulling out stuffed animals. And to me, I understand like for some kids they might need that, but that ain't me. I'm not up there putting on a circus for these kids. I'm there trying to develop their voice. And what I realize is that the kids aren't even talking. It's just the teacher running their mouth the whole time. So that's something, if you're just putting on the show for the kid and the kid's not doing anything, you're wasting all your energy and the kid's not getting a damn thing out of it. So I gotta lay that on the line right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna record this because I really don't give a shit anymore. There's some times in life when things are really gonna test you, and the last few days I've been tested so hardcore since like Costa Rican days with money. Like I have money, but I can't even freaking touch it. I'm still waiting for my freaking January paycheck. That's right. I know Payoneer is being switched right now. I'm waiting for my card to come. Everything's gonna be okay. But for 2 days, I didn't even eat that good. Last night, I didn't even have a dinner, had a smoothie. This morning, I didn't even have a breakfast. Had a little bit of noodles. And then I used my last bit of change to get all the way out here to a Western Union. And then when I go in there, this lady won't give me my money because she says, oh, your middle name is on your passport, but the sender didn't put the middle name. When I'm clearly got my transaction number and I clearly have my first and last name on there. So anyway, after causing a big scene in the bank here, I had to just walk out because there's nothing I can do. And that's just more of a reason that I truly actually believe in like anarchy. I think that what we need to do as people is we've got to uplift and empower ourselves and overthrow the current like status quo and this whole hierarchy of things. This is what's beautiful about life right now. This is what's so beautiful. People are waking up all over the world. People are waking up to their strength, waking up to their talent, waking up to their true purpose in this life, and then inspiring and creating more content all around the world. And you know what? Those forces that be out there that don't want that to happen, you guys are going to lose. You evil forces out there that don't want any of this, you guys are going to lose. So all you leaders in power right now, not really doing the best for its people and just focusing your own constituents and your own people, karma's a bitch. And I'm not saying that I don't care. I just really want to say that, and I don't care what people have to say, because that's what makes me feel good right now in this moment. And this is my documentation. This is my show, and I still love people, you know. Okay, something real quick in the vlog that I just want to bring up is I'm realizing that, yeah, I love teaching all these kids on Powfish, but I need some diversity. Even though my rate is like super duper high, I think I might just drop it down to try to suit people better, you know? And man, I'm just going through a lot of changes, and I really don't want to be just teaching class to class. So in order to do that, I'm like just ready to get the fuck out of the city, really, you know? Like, I don't want to be here anymore. I love Chiang Mai, but like when you know that you love something because it's comfortable, because you've been doing this for a long time, right? But the truth of the matter is, where's your heart and your soul? My heart and my soul is like telling me to get outside this freaking room and then go jump in the mountains and jump in that cold water. I'm being for real. We got to be honest with ourselves here. Like, if you really love being in the city and that's what you want to do, go do it. Maybe when I was 21, 22, if I knew the opportunity and I finished school, maybe I would have gone to China and started my career there. I don't know. I don't have regrets, and I don't know what that would have been like. But what I do know is that I'm here, and not that I'm burning out, but there's a time, like chapters in a book. The good thing about chapters is that something new comes. Like, something has to end, and then something has to start again. And that's the cycle of life, just like the 4 seasons. And I'm just like super, super stoked. Like, you guys don't really know what I had to go through the last 2 days. It was so crazy. I take full responsibility for it, of course, but man, just going through some really hard financial times and not having access to funds and things like that. I mean, it just a huge blow the last 2 days. But I'm here to share that with you guys because it's not all peaches and cream. Oh, you guys see me out there on the videos in the pool, and that's real life too. But damn it, this is real life as well. And I just want to be real as I possibly can, so that way I don't have any regrets. I'm not trying to come up here and just be some professional and yeah, do this and do that. I want to be real. I'm a person just like you are, and I have feelings, I have emotions, I make mistakes, and the only thing that you can do, it's like today, for example, Western Union, as you guys saw, I mean, my money didn't come through, and then all of a sudden, as I was walking home from 7-Eleven with the last little bit of my money today, and I was bringing home my water, my book bag, because I'm only drinking spring water. I don't care. Spring water. And I said, okay, I've got to get some food. Like, I haven't had a good meal in like almost 2 days, basically. I'm serious. Because my Payoneer card hasn't come yet, and I didn't adjust my lifestyle accordingly. You know, when you take 4 days in the Philippines or 4 days in Laos or wherever you go, those 3 or 4 days, if you're not saving money, but I'm saving money now, of course, but just in general, just be really wise with your decisions. And so anyway, the whole point of this was I learned that I always say never give up and don't quit. You guys heard that before, not, from a lot of things and people in life. But this is legit. Like, I looked up, I said, there's gotta be a Western Union that I can freaking walk to. It's gotta be. So there's one like 2 kilometers away. Mind you, it's almost 2 p.m. I've had no food in me. A little bit of quinoa. And that's it, yeah? And so I did 10 pull-ups and I said, I'm going to go walk to this Western Union. So I dropped off my water here in the room and then I walked back out with like 10% of my battery, and I walked to the first place and there was no Western Union. Now, a lot of people would have been like, screw it, this Western Union's closed, nobody's ever even visited here. And I was sweating bullets, I was sweating buckets. And so anyway, I walked into the bank and I just said, I'm going to be able to get this money. I'm going to get it. They're going to be good people. I just believed it. I knew something inside of me was saying, come on, it can happen. And so the money came through and I didn't have to give my middle name and all that other BS. Everything worked out and I walked out and I was able to go buy some mango first. And after my 2 classes this evening, I am really looking forward to going grocery shopping. And this was the good, the bad, and the ugly. The day was crazy, really crazy. And the thing that I'm really actually excited about this craziness is because when you have crazy experiences like this in life, it's going to be able to kind of like speed up what you're willing to tolerate and not tolerate. So for me, I'm ready in my life to live in an environment that has clean air, has clean water that I can go wild stream, that I can go swim in, relax, perhaps bathe in, and then also be able to grow my own food. I don't need to be running around paying all this extra money. I mean, the organic food's not so expensive here in Thailand. It's hella cheaper than the USA. But I care about my health. That's why sometimes I may not be saving money, because I'm willing to put my health first and I don't care, because you can't do anything without your health and then feeling at a high level. So I'm about to go into my next class. Even though I'm worn out, even though I don't even have it in me, I'm just going to try to dig in, give this kid everything that I got. And then I got a high school student to teach who is just mind numb from homework. I actually canceled the class on the student. I love the kid, but I was like, I can't deal with this kid right now today. I've had class with him for over a year, and it's nothing that I'm not grateful. It's the fact that like I gotta come to a point. We need to come to a point as teachers when we have a particular student, not like kids. I mean, yeah, it could be for kids too, but particularly this is in person, face-to-face schools, whatever, relationships. There comes to a point where that student or that person or that teacher or that mentor no longer has anything to offer you. It's true. So with that being said, I'm like, what am I going to talk to this kid about? He's doing homework again. Oh, he's tired. Okay, cool. We got to play some basketball. But then what else for 25, 30 minutes? And again, I'm having macro patience, but I'm sharing this on the vlog to like really be true with myself and honest to the bone, to the core. I don't want to waste time anymore. I really want to work with people and teach people who are like at least willing to make the changes, And I'm not telling people to like drop out of school. I'm getting a lot of backlash from people. But again, you have to be willing to believe in what you want to do. And that message is going to get bigger in China. It's not going to get lower. The more anger and the more frustration the culture feels, there's going to be an offset to that. So all this positive, motivational stuff and talking about believing in your dreams and, having strategies to work towards something, all that's going to pay off. It's all going to come back. And now that like a person like Gary Vee out there, is talking about going to China more, the Chinese people are going to wake up. This is the biggest market in the world. What can you say? Nobody can deny that. They have the biggest market in the world. So, I mean, schools are not going anywhere in China anytime soon, but I believe that a sense of creativity, imagination, artisticness, talent, strengths. I just believe, I'm with Chinese people all the time. I believe in a better future for them. not just sitting around doing homework all day and then taking exams. It's like depressing me as a teacher. So anyway, hey, gotta let your chips fall where they fall. You gotta design your life as you go. If something's not working, that's why I'm gonna open up my own school. I can work on Powfish, a couple hours a day, and then put my time into the social media, of course, and then my school, and then training TEFL teachers, having my own face-to-face TEFL program. So anyway, that's it for right now, guys. Thanks for listening. Love you. Okay, so you guys definitely just watched a different style video coming from Camden, and I would love to hear your feedback. This is the first time I really decided to dive deep into a different vibe, a different feeling. But guess what? I'm smiling. Life is good because I didn't quit. And all you guys out there, don't give up on your dreams, but be honest with yourself about what you don't want, what you don't need in life, and what you want and what you do need in life. Have a great day, everybody, and keep on teaching. Plant those seeds for a better tomorrow.